Climb to the summit carries more weight this year. Under the oak where the shadows are long and clear. We left our youth in a valley far below the line. 5 silver heads leaning back against the pine. 40 years of dust on the boots we used to wear. When the world was a map, we were mapping with a flare. Now we sit where the wind has a cold and sharper edge, holding our secrets on the rim of the jagged edge. The lensmen adjust to focus on the setting sun, chasing a clarity that his shutters never won. He sees the grain in the bark and the blur in the sky, looking for a frame that refused to tell a lie. The designer traces patterns in the dirt with a stick, talking about the grins and the colors that didn't stick. He spent his life making the mess look clean and straight. Now he's wondering if the balance came a little too late. We are the ghosts of the boys who ran through the tall grass, watching the seasons through a stained and heavy glass. 5 different roads that all tangled up in the same height, trading the heavy burdens for the moment of fading light. The summit stayed the same while the faces start to bend, caught in the middle of the beginning and the end. Driver steered the heavy steel through the midnight rain. The doctor felt the pulse of a sorrow and the pain. The sculptor of the digital light made the mountains move, but none of it could find the perfect steady groove. They look at their palms and the lines that cut so deep. Down in the promises they managed to find and keep. The man behind the wheel has 1,000 miles in his stare. Smoke from his lungs rising up through the mountain air. He speaks of the highways that never seemed to arrive, and how hard it was to keep the engine of his soul alive. The creator of the hollow shapes built from math and sparks admits he's hollow too and afraid of the gathering dark. He built cathedrals out of pixels and a glowing screen. Now he just wants to touch something that is real and green. The healer folds his hands and he bows his tired head, remembering the words that he should have never said. He fought the fever and he bargained with the silent bone, but tonight up here he feels like he's finally home. We passed the bottle and the silence is a heavy coat. No need for the lyrics that the younger poets wrote, just the sound of the breathing man, the rustle of the leaves, and the way the sunset weaves what the weary mind believes. The valley is a sea of amber and of gray as we surrender the remains of one more day. 5 old friends on a hill where the gravity is kind. Even the noise of a city and the clock behind. We are the ghosts of the boys who went through the tall grass, watching the seasons through a stained and heavy glass.